Sup guys, it's Kendra and Dustin and we are back with the final episode, probably, of Berrywitched. So, if you haven't seen the other episodes, you really should go watch those, because otherwise you're going to be all sorts of confused. But, we faced our fears, we tackled the worst ending, and now, hopefully, we will get the better one. I don't know if it's technically the best. It's the true ending, right?
There's no labels. All of them are just numbered.
Okay, well, I can tell you which one's the worst, because I just got it. So if you missed that, you should probably go check it out, because it was awful.
The one we're going for right now is labeled 5 of 5.
Yeah.
So it's the last one you're supposed to get.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
So whether this is a happy story or not, I do not know.
Yeah. But, I don't know. Hopefully. I'm really hoping. Because so far, they're not all bad, but they're not necessarily good.
Well, 4 or 5 was just stuck in a loop.
Yeah. Which wasn't, like, awful, I guess. I don't know. I've never been stuck in a loop before that I know of. So I'm not entirely sure if that would be a good thing or not. But, anyway, let's see. Fingers crossed. Here we go. New game. And then just skipping. What? Same old, same old. We're gonna be super nice, so sure, why not? Which one's nicer? It looks amazing, or is it real? Is it edible? Because, like, I feel like it might be the middle one. Because, like, if you were trying to make a cake house, and somebody asked you, is that real cake? Yeah. And it wasn't, then wouldn't that be, like, the greatest compliment they could give you?
Except for then she gets all nervous and is all like,
please don't eat it. That's true. Alright, it looks amazing! Do we think this matters?
No, you just have to pick one of the drinks.
I personally like strawberry lemonade, so is that the one we should go for? Well, I'm already clicking it, so. Tell me more about yourself, because this one, do they? Okay, they can see. Because this one's mean. Tell me more about yourself. Alright, accept the gift or eat it. If you didn't watch the last episode, I highly encourage you do, so that you can suffer the torment that I did. Never again! Anyway, accept the gift! You're so cute. Look at it! Aw, hi little buddy. I smiled warmly and pet the Strawbunny's head with one finger. So, if you did watch the last episode, I feel like it was bigger than I thought.
It's like a really big straw.
Yeah, like this big, maybe. So I guess that makes sense. Anyway, look at this first. I want one. At first I was really freaked out, but now I like it. Though I'm still worried about the whole molding situation. But it's fine! He can live in the refrigerator!
I mean, they seem to just run around her bakery.
True. Maybe she pumped it full of, like, what's that called?
They're also magical living
Well,
creatures.
okay, fine! It's like Wonder Bread, you know, they put a bunch of preservatives! That's what it is. Anyway, Dustin, it's your cue. They're awfully adorable. Thanks, Strawberry. I'll take good care of them. Strawberry looks happier than ever after seeing me and her Strawbunny get along. You better take care of them, You better take care of them, Coffee. I'm trusting you. She's Strawberry. I'm Coffee.
Alright.
Cute. They like you so much already. The tiny Strawbunny curled up nicely within my hand, making themselves comfortable. Do you think they're warm? Fascinating creatures. They were so tiny, I was afraid of accidentally crushing or hurting them. Hey, Coffee, this is a little unrelated, but hypothetically, if you could wish for anything, what would you wish for? I froze for a moment. My wish? My greatest desire? Something I can only accomplish on my own. I wouldn't ask that of you. Her delighted expression fell. The disappointment in her eyes was immeasurable. I'm sorry, I really should get going. Here, I really appreciate it, but you should probably keep little buddy here. He's attached to me. The Strawbunny clung to my thumb, but I managed to pry them off and set them down on the table. A sad smile arose on my face. I was going to miss the both of them, but I knew I shouldn't stay. Wait, it's dangerous out in the woods at this time. Why not stay the night? I have an extra... I cut her off before she could finish speaking. No, really, I need to go. I have something I came out here to do. I'm awfully sorry. Please don't go away. Thank you again for everything, Strawberry. Goodbye. I got out of my seat and made my way to the exit. When suddenly I felt something hard hit me right in the back of the head, knocking me out instantly. Dun dun. Ugh, my head. Why is it always a pain in my head? Waking myself up, I noticed I wasn't in the bakery anymore. I was looking right at a... I was looking right at a bed.
You started whispering and slowly going down, and I'm like...
Is it serious? I was looking right at a bed in a room covered with strawberry-themed furniture and wallpaper. Despite not being inside of the bakery, this room smelled greatly of freshly baked bread and strawberries. This had to be Strawberry's room, no doubt in my mind. Even more alarming, however, was the large vines wrapped tightly around my entire body. Vines with strawberries growing off of them? What the hell was going on here? Why would Strawberry do this to me? God damn it, that's what I get for trusting a stranger. Was she going to kill me, or she use me in some weird magic stuff I didn't understand? All I knew was that I had to escape. I had to get out of here before she came back to get me. I struggled against the vines, only barely managing to pry one of my hands out of its fruit-scented grasp. I feel like that'd be kind of nice. Like, I feel like it'll make me smell like strawberries. That's when I heard a familiar sound come from the stairs. Little buddy. Little buddy! I whispered as they waddled closer to where I was tied up. Any chance you could get me out of this? The tiny strawberry bunny looked around them from side to side, observing the room. I watched them as they hopped up to the nightstand and used their tiny hands to push over a basket. The crash of the basket wasn't that loud, thankfully. Two items caught my attention that were within reach of my hand. The only time... I only had time to use one. I had to think fast. Alright. Strawberry's Diary, gardening shears.
Yep.
Here we go. The final choice. Strawberry's Diary. The least obvious of the two, in my opinion, but also as a game player, the most obvious that something weird is going to be inside. So, you know. I grabbed the diary without thinking. Something in my gut told me that there would be some sort of information, some sort of answer, something at all that would help me make sense of all this. With my single hand, I began to flip through the pages. Is it illustrated? That's impressive. Strawberry's Diary. Day 1. Should I read it as Strawberry since this is her?
That's up to you.
I feel like I should, right? I finally did it! I proved myself enough with my magic to be sent on a special mission. They told me that I had finally... Is this her voice?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure for a minute. They told me that I am finally ready to fulfill my purpose. I'm finally ready to make a good impact on the world. Nice. Sounds good. I'm bringing this diary with me to fill out all of my fun adventures. Apparently, I'm being sent to some sort of pocket dimension? They said that it'll just be me for a while, but I know how to garden and bake, so at least food won't be an issue. I asked them what the purpose of the pocket dimension was, and they said that people with great desire often find themselves lost in the forest like these. They sent me here, and my job is to help them fulfill their true desires.
So the forest is a pocket dimension?
Yeah.
So, if the forest is a pocket dimension, does that mean you leave your old dimension once you enter the forest?
Yeah,
And that's why people don't come back?
probably.
Fascinating. So
Well,
it's like a
people
little...
with great desires.
So some people might come back.
So, yeah.
Ugh. It's like fairies.
Well, like I was mentioning... Did I mention it on video?
I don't know.
I don't remember. This person we're playing as is not used to being treated well, and purposely went into the forest with a desire that only they can do,
Yeah.
and without anyone else present,
Yeah.
to a forest where anyone who gets lost in the forest mysteriously is dead.
Yeah. So your thought is that they're trying to unalive themselves.
Well, yeah, or disappear.
But at the end there, I
all
seemed
that.
very chipper. So I don't know. I guess maybe we'll find out. Fascinating.
And so, if the great desire that people go into these forests
is to do that, then Strawberry was placed here as like a guard against it?
No, as to help.
Oh! Help them fulfill their true desire.
Because remember, she's like, they always come for the same thing and then they leave me.
Oh, fascinating. Okay.
And so she's been alone with...
For a very long time. Why would you assign a witch to do that?
Witches.
I'm not sure how good I'll be at fulfilling desires. I'm just a strawberry witch, after all. But I won't let anyone down. I want to fulfill my purpose no matter what. I'll bring a few books about wish granting to study up on. I could really use any help I can get. I'm sure I'll find a way to help others, right? Ooh, day 5. I absolutely love my little bakery. So far, no one has come yet, but I search every edge of this pocket world just in case pretty often. I'll admit, I'm getting a little anxious out here all by myself. I really hope that these people desire sweet treats. They never did tell me what was supposed to happen after I helped the people. I guess they'll just wander back into the forest and find their way out? I don't know. I'm sure I'll update this with more if I find an answer. Day 16. Someone finally came! A kind and pretty girl. She and I talked in my bakery for a while, and I gave her absolutely every treat her heart desired. It was so lovely talking to another person after such a long, long time. I'm really gonna miss her. She went back into the woods just now. I offered to let her stay longer, but she said she couldn't. She looked exasperated and despondent. There was a complicated look in her eyes I didn't quite understand. I hope I helped her. I did everything correctly, right?
You keep...
Day 17!
You keep going down.
It's a serious thing.
Yeah, but we don't have the best
I
of
know.
microphones. Nor a second one to put over by you.
Not yet. Oh my god. Oh, the girl, she... Oh, it looks like you're right. Dustin, no! Why? I found her by the lake. She had... Oh god.
Volume again.
She had drowned. She's not alive anymore. Oh, I just had a thought. Do you think the bunnies are like... Interesting. She's not alive anymore. Here, one moment turned into an absolute nothing but an empty shell the next. What do I do? They didn't prepare me for this.
Yeah, this is some kind of like crisis counseling work that you should probably... It's heavy and you need a lot of training. Day 20.
I'm starting to feel a little bit better after all this. I'm sure it was all an accident, right? I did everything I could. I just need to look forward. Tomorrow's another day and I'm going to help many people. I still hear the girl's voice sometimes. I only talked to her once, but I miss her dearly. What happens if I can't help anyone? It's my job, my true purpose. I'm supposed to help these people fulfill their desires. I just have to keep trying.
Ooh, day 42.
Why does this keep happening? I'm really starting to freak out here. 3 new people have come and gone. None of them stayed long, and all of them... I found all of them. All of their bodies decaying in different places in different ways. One of them stabbed himself so many times it felt impossible to count. The stench of blood sinks so much into the dirt, I can still smell it sometimes walking past that area. Besides the girl in the lake, I met another girl, equally kind, but I found her body covered in so many cuts and scars. She bled out far before I had a chance to get to her.
That's very... a harsh way to go.
Mm-hmm.
The other hung themselves. I still remember seeing their silhouette through the trees. It was a horrifying sight. Even more disturbing was how their bodies swung side to side with each gentle breeze.
Volume again.
There's no one else out there.
It's hard to do her voice, like, in a loud tone, but with a serious inflection.
Yeah.
There's no one else out there. This wasn't just any mistake. This was on purpose. I'm gonna throw up.
Day 89.
I haven't been able to help anyone. Not a single person. It all ends the same way no matter what I do or what I give them. The people always leave. They always... This pocket dimension... They sent me to a suicide forest.
Yeah, again, why didn't they, I don't know, give her some heads up? Hey!
Everyone's greatest desires is to die. I found the most recent customer's suicide note to prove it, saying exactly how all they wanted in this world was to die. I've worked on trying to practice magic outside of my expertise. I haven't had any luck yet, but I'm getting desperate. Something, anything, to make them stay. Anything to keep them alive and out of the forest.
Day 136.
Is it all my fault? I keep trying harder and harder to make staying more appealing to them. To make being alive more attractive even just for one more day. Nothing works. Am I destined to be a failure of a witch? I keep studying up more and more on wish granting. However, it's so difficult to get a clear grasp on. This is nothing like growing strawberries. It's so lonely out here in the forest. I've started making small creatures just to have someone to talk to who I won't find dead the following day. I tried just making bunnies, but my magic, it's still... I just have to keep trying.
And this is a sad topic.
I'm so tired. I've lost track of all the days. It's been so long since I last even rode in here. For a while, I couldn't bear to even leave my bakery. I was terrified of something horrible happening. Scared of seeing something terrible. I feel terrified every day of waking up and seeing someone new, someone I care about, gone from this world. It is true that every person that steps foot into this bakery I care about. I keep thinking that maybe if I try harder,
If I'm nicer, if I give them anything they want, possibly things might be different. Maybe they'll stay. But maybe I'm just being selfish here. Do I want them to stay because I want them to stay alive, or do I want them to stay because of lonely desperation? I haven't been able to save a single person. I don't even think that I'm that good of a person anymore myself. If I was a good person, things should be different. I would be able to prevent all this. But I can't. I can't do anything right. I feel so out of my control. My mental state is worsening by the day. I don't know how much longer I can take this. I'm getting desperate. Well, thanks.
Interesting music.
I know. They were like, that was intense. Spa music. That's right. Let it all go. The page after that was ripped out. I closed the book. I'd read enough. So that's why I'm in this predicament. Some relief overcame me as I realized she wasn't out for blood. It seemed like the exact opposite. Was she trying to prevent another death? Oh, she was trying to prevent another death, even if her methods were in doing so were flawed. My deepest desire, my reason for coming here, she was right. Despite what I may have said in the past, I got lost in the forest on purpose. I had full intentions of ending my life from the moment I stepped into this pocket dimension. I've always clung to those superstitions subconsciously. They always brought me back to childhood, back to a time when things were easier. Now everything was a mess. Everything felt so hopeless, out of my control. Strawberry's words in her diary, they resonated with me deeply. I can't put her through this again. No matter what I feel about my worthless life, she doesn't deserve to see another corpse. I gently put the book down the second I heard humming coming from up the spiral staircase. Strawberry. Oh, dang, he's mad. Oh, you're awake! Strawbunny, you're here too! Golly, I'm awfully sorry about all this. I just kind of panicked and, well, I didn't want you to get hurt out there, so I didn't really think this through. Strawberry, it's okay. Do you think you can undo these vines? Well, I would really love to do that for you, Coffee, but I can't risk you leaving out into the forest. Please understand, it's not safe out there. I have no intentions of going into the forest. Strawberry looked a bit taken back by my response. Huh? But I thought you... forgive me, but I read your diary while you were gone. You've been truly kind to me, Strawberry. You've done nothing but show your kindness to others, but the world has only shut you out. I know how that feels. Strawberry looked down at the floor as I spoke. You've forgotten how to be kind to yourself, though. Other people's lives aren't your responsibility, and I hate those assholes who put you here knowing that this would happen to you. Thank you! That's what I was thinking this entire time! Like, not even a warning! Like, are you serious? Why are you saying this to me? I should be saying this to you. You came into this forest for a reason, but you've done nothing but be kind to me and Strawbunny. You're even trying to comfort me now when I did horrible things to you. It's not like the worst thing in the world. Did she drug me? No, she gave me...
concussion?
Yeah. For my own benefits. What is that? Like extreme therapy or something like that? It's not ethical. But it's okay! Yeah, desperate times. Desperate measures. She started to tear up. You're so much you're so much more kind than you'll ever know. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve any of this. I may not know much about you, but whatever happened in your life to bring you to this place, I am so sorry. I'm sorry for making you stay. Strawberry lifted her hand, and as she did, the vines retracted and let me loose from their grip. I stood up and pulled Strawberry into a tight hug. Who knows the last time either of us had one, but we both needed one. I felt her shakily hug me back, crying into my shoulder. I'm not going anywhere. I think I'd like to stay for a while, if that's okay. No, I shouldn't force you to. You're not forcing me to do... Wait, you're not forcing me to. I want to. It's understandable, though, if you'd rather I not. No! I mean, no! I really would love to have you stay for as long as you desire, if that's, what you desire. I smiled and pulled away from the hug. Strawberry slowly calming down and wiping the tears away from her face. What I desire? I think what I desire now is the company of someone like Strawberry. Someone who understands. Maybe, bit by bit, things could get better for the both of us. At least for now, we wouldn't have to be alone. Coffee! You're still going to eat all of our decorations? It had been quite a while since I moved in with Strawberry and the Strawbunnies. I can't exactly remember how long, though. Since doing so, I've noticed her mood greatly improving. She taught me how to bake and garden, and for me, I taught her about folklore and superstitions of different cultures. Why does it sound like me? Hold on a second. Hold on. Is this my future? I wouldn't hate it. Living in a bakery, having a pet strawberry bunny, and having a cool relationship with a witch that's also like, what is that? Pastel, like, Lolita kind of vibe, you know? Very opposite to me, but I dig it. I've even watched her magic blossom and improve. She can grant small wishes with ease now. We've seen people come and go through the bakery. Some of them didn't have the happiest of endings. But we keep trying. Strawberry at least doesn't have to carry the burden alone, and she's doing a better job of not taking the responsibility for it either. She has hope that one day things will be different. I admit, her optimism has really rubbed off on me. Hello, Earth the Coffee! You're dozing off again. Sorry. Well, hey, if you're that worried about me eating too many strawberries, then you should stop growing such tasty ones. She laughed her sweet,
melodical.
Thank you, laugh. I'm glad you like them. Just make sure we have enough to decorate all these cakes, okay? Alright, I suppose so. Life wasn't going to get any easier. I still think about why I originally came here from time to time. But slowly, I think things are going to be okay. Things will be okay for the both of us. Ah, yay! Ending 5 of 5. Good end.
Just slowly go through the credits so we can get people, credits, since it's the last episode.
Should we clap? Well, you click and I'll clap. Yay! Woo! Yay! That is where we are going to end today's episode, but also the game. That's right. It's the final ending. We finally did it, and man, I'm glad we saved that for the end. I think you knew that, didn't you?
Well, I figured if they're numbered,
yeah,
you should probably, deal with them in the numbers.
Yeah.
I'm still confused of how you get to eat the strawberry first, but
you weirdos.
I guess if you did that first, you wouldn't know that they were sentient creatures. And so it's less...
I'm judging.
Jarring.
I'm judging. But yeah. Oh, such a good game and such a good way to end it. And it's very true, you know, which is the nice thing about pretty much all the games we play, which is like the lesson. Where it's like, yeah, you know, you can't necessarily make a difference in somebody's life that fast. Like Strawberry, you know. And that's like one of the main things in counseling school that they teach you is like, regardless of however your patient turns out, it's not going to necessarily be your fault. And it's low-key kind of like, I'm trying to not come across rude, because to me it doesn't come across as rude, but like narcissistic to think that you could influence somebody that greatly within such a short amount of time, you know? But yeah, I'm glad. I'm pissed at her bosses, though. Who does that? Who's in charge? What kind of witch committee do I need to write to? Because of the frick. How does this have anything to do with witch work? Why does she have to be a strawberry witch to go and do this? What? How? In what nature do strawberries come into play here? They don't. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe you could, like, give it a heads up. Maybe you could find somebody who's interesting in, like, crisis counseling or something and is also a witch. And you could be like, hey, Susie, I know that you... Well, they're all fruit. Well, this seems like a counselor. Pineapple. Hey, Pineapple, do you want to go do this? We got this pocket dimension that, for some reason, we're in charge of. You want to go work here for, like, a couple days? Maybe we could get a nice little rotation going so that y'all don't get burnt out. And go a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Judging them. And I'm judging them hard. But I'm glad that it all worked out. And that we both kind of found our purpose by helping each other. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm happy. But that is the end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this series. If you did and you want to try playing for yourself, there's a link in the description below. Check it out. Go support the creator because, my gosh, just chef's kiss. It was amazing. It was amazing. I enjoyed this game so much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. And who knows, maybe we'll have to play another game by SmileStrawbunny. It's so hard. I want to put an S in there so bad. Again in the future. If you liked to watch Dustin and I play, or if you want to come talk game...
My nose, but I was laughing at you.
I was like, what? If you like watching Dustin and I play games, or you want to come talk game theory, maybe you have a suggestion of a game that you want to see us play, you can always come and talk to us live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, we don't stream these specific games that normally have a lot of choices, because... there's a lot of clicking sometimes. But if you want to come talk to us live, that is where you can do it. We upload all of our VODs, so if you have a specific game that we do stream that you want to come and watch us play, you can check those out there. But if live streaming is not your thing, don't worry. You can always leave it in the comments down below. And while you're here on YouTube, you should check out the other games we currently have available. If this is your jam, then we have played 2 other games by this specific creator, From the Sun to the Moon and Don't Let It Out. Semi-similar topics.
At least Don't Let It Out, especially.
Yeah, so if this is a little heavy, I mean it is. Expect that too going into the other games, just a fair warning. Take care of yourselves while you're having fun. But we also have a bunch of cute but spooky games. The reason we found this was because of Arcade Kitten. If you don't know who Arcade Kitten is, what are you doing with your life? We have a playlist for you to check out. Go watch it. It's great. It's fantastic. But yeah.
Just become an Arcade Kitten.
I'm a fan. Yay! Glow sticks. But yeah, check them out if you want a sneak peek of the different series we have available. You can always go to our TikTok, our YouTube Shorts, or our Instagram Reels. But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Sweet. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you feel like doing, and if your bosses send you to something you're not mentally prepared for, call them out on it. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!